Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the creativity and innovation, the art of innovation, and what is the role of creativity and innovation in organizations. Creativity to innovation, different themes for innovation, measuring the impact and value of creativity. First, we'll see about the creativity. Creativity is a new idea or concept or solutions, alternatives, and possibilities represented in unique or different way. And it is ability to conceive something unpredictable, original, and unique. It must be expressive, exciting, and imaginative. And it is how beautifully a person can think in any given circumstances. It is mainly developing or generating the new concepts and new ideas based on the human thoughts and the imaginations. This is about the creativity. And also the creativity is not genetically happened. It can be developed by someone keeps learning and increasing the skills, or the perceptions will be happened when they're going to explore themselves. That time only the creativity will be generated, not it is happening genetically. So they have to improve using different activities like brainstorming, mind blogging activities. If they have performed very well, the creativity will be improved, the imagination, the thoughts can be improved. Different definitions are there for creativity. According to the Newell and Shah, the creativity is a generation of imaginative new ideas. It involving a radical newness, innovation, or solutions to a problem, and a radical reformulation of problems. In Huygens, the creative solution is either new or recombined, must have value. In Ambel, he has defined that production of novel and useful ideas. And according to the Bowden, he introduced different ways of creativity as there. The combinational creativity means it involves new combinations or familiar ideas. In exploratory creativity means it has the exploration of structured concept when they are going to be generate new ideas. In transformational creativity, it involves some dimensions of the structure. That's why new structure can be generated. So the transformational involves the dimensions of the structure that can be generated in new way. Finally, what is creativity means it is a fundamental feature of human intelligence in general, and it is grounded in everyday capacities such as the association of ideas, reminding perceptions, analogical thinking, searching a structured problem space, and reflecting self-criticism. It is not only a cognitive dimensions like generating of new ideas, but also motivation and emotion, and it is closely linked with the cultural context and the personality factors. So whenever going to be creating new things or combining the new ideas based on their everyday capacities and their perceptions, their ideas, their analogical thinking, their problem space, and it is not only a cognitive dimension but also a motivation and emotion. Creativity can be considered as a process of presentation, preparation, brainstorming, validation of ideas, outcome assessment. When the creativity is following this type of process, means different activities we are going to be performing. As a result, you have compared with the current ideas. It is a useful. It adds a value. It has definitely comparatively. Past one, it is the additional features or additional problems can be solved here using this creativity. Levels of creativity: individual creativity, group creativity, organizational creativity. If you saw this diagram, it is a individual creativity, like only one person can be thinking and using the imaginative power to solve the problem. These are the different individual persons. The group creativity means here one or more not one, more than one persons can be involved for developing a solutions. In organizational creativity, first creative individuals can be interact with the creative teams, and they are interact with the creative companies. So this is like a hierarchical structured representation of creativity also. So first individual ones can be thinking is improved for the problem. After that the group can be involved, after that organization can be involved for creativity. In individual creativity, the study is focused trying to personality traits or cognitive traits. Personality factors can be mainly focused like experiences, individual experiences, attractions to complexity, high energy, autonomy, intuition, self-confidence, and ability to resolve the contradictions can affect the performance. Other features we'll see in individual creativity is like a curiosity, energy, intellectual honesty, and great locus of control can be improved. In intrinsic motivation and knowledge, there also a big role in generating creativity. Next, group creativity, like group composition, the diversity is happened here. The certain point are beneficial for the group. Group processes like democratic or collaborative leadership and organic structure. The problem solving approaches and a solid based social information. Group characteristics. Good cohesive groups that have worked together for a time. If these factors are excessive, creative decrease. Contextual influence, organizational culture, reward systems. So these are the group activity can be performed. In organizational creativity, Ambale model, the motivates employees, provides resources, and manages the work environment accordingly. Equal model. Here, creative environment that has been influences are the result of the company. Interactionist model, Woodman. Here, the situational and behavioral factors are mainly affected the approaches of the creativity. The model recognizes intra-organizational influences that simulate or inhibit organizational creativity. So these are the different three models. The first is the motivates the employees using these different resources and manages the work environment. Second one is the creative environment will be useful for the company. Third one model is it is situational and behavioral factors. These are the organizational creativity. This is the creativity process: preparation, incubation, insight, evaluation, and elaboration. In the creative process, the first preparation, successful creations are preceded by the investigations and information gathering. It can be achieved by gathering information from journals, attending meetings, seminars, observing the different feedbacks or user interviews, everything. We have to first uh, taking the information from different perspectives when you are going to be prepared something going to be creative. In incubation, it is allows our subconscious mind to develop the ideas and information accumulated during the preparation phase. When the preparation phase completed, the incubation, our subconscious mind will be thinking and providing different ideas, insight. Here, the person able to locate solutions to their problems, means different case studies and the incremental way he improves the solutions slowly and steadily. Next, in evaluation, here the most emotional trying part is here how the feels of uncertain and insecure, what are the reaction of other people's, how they are used that one. So you have to evaluation here the creative process, whatever the thoughts will be affected or not, and the affected means it is positively or negatively. You have to identify here. In elaboration, you have to this is the most difficult step. You have to mainly uh, mainly focusing on the elaborated way representation, the end where, and requires great self-discipline, dedication, and continuously focusing on that process. So you have to focusing here elaboration. What are the barriers to creativity? Resistance to change. If suppose any modifications or any changes are required, you have to adapt it that changes. Any new idea or changes happen for that process. Lack of initiative. Some organizational managers, top to bottom, they are just opposed to give initiative. Their subordinators are not considering that idea or a problem to the solution. So they are not, lack of initiative, they are not going to be proposed, they are not uh, accepted your one. So that is the lack of initiative. Sometimes you are giving some better solutions, already doing that process, but they are not accepted, that they are not preferred that one. That is the lack of initiative. The restriction on interaction. It's suppose whenever the environment is free and open, the communication different persons will be is good, okay, but the interaction is not that much, the interaction is less, means the exchange of ideas and information cannot be done. The restricted environment is there, means the creativity adversely affected, the creativity will be affected whenever the persons will be share their ideas, and they are freely open their minds and interact with each other. The coordination and the communication will be benefited. Next one, fear of something going wrong. Sometimes whenever you are providing that idea, that is you are thinking, maybe this is not that much useful, this is not that much better, it going to be failure, it not going to be succeed. That's the brain will be thinking, means that is the when that is the you are proving that impractical, that time that ideas may be going to be wrong, prove impractical, that fear is not going to be here. That is one of the most negative way of delivering the creativity. So you don't fear, whenever you are going to share your ideas, you have to express everything, whatever you are getting. That time that idea is maybe not good, not right, so you have to share your ideas, your creativity of that time. It may be success or failure. If it is success, you will get happiness, and you're going to be succeed. If suppose it is failure, means you have to learn from failure and resolve that where the problem, the failure will be happened. Lack of recognition. In here, so many employees are so many members are affected this type of recognition. Like whenever you are going to be doing something in good way and also giving the best one, that time the rewards or the appreciation is not there, means that person will be not that much interested to do next things. So you have to recognize the failure to be recognized, but the success is not recognized. Success and failures both are activities, but both are activities and getting the results, success or failure. Success means that is the stopping that one. Failure means you have to learn and getting the better results. So you are not demotivating, you have to motivate every time. Hard work or smart work or soft work, maybe what type of work it is, the creativity must be rewarded and also appreciated. That time only they have to express their ideas. It may be rewards, means financial or supportive. So you have to recognition. If suppose the lack of recognition, means they are not doing anything. Why, means if I am not recognized, why I am going to give this idea? So you have to recognize them, either giving promotions or giving extra hikes or salaries or appreciations. Next time the person or other persons also, the competitive spirit will be generated. Next one, resource constraints. If suppose new ideas are there, the creativity is demands, That time you have to give the resources to develop that solutions, that ideas. Otherwise, the insufficient resources are there means that solutions or creativity will be not that much developed. So you have to sufficient availability resources will be creativity. Next, what is innovation? Innovation is coming from the different perspectives, like you have to mainly inspired something, inspiration, and also creativity, analysis, technology development, teamwork, success. These are the all are involved when you are going to be innovate something. Inspiration is required, creativity, analysis, and different technologies we are using, and development, and the team members are work with each other, and then only you get the success. So first we'll see about the what is innovation. It is a Latin word. It's like a innovare. Innovare means it is like a renew, means already it is there, you have to add additional. Additional means additional features or extra added services. Otherwise the challenges, issues where they are framed, you have to renew, rebuild. You are not building newly, already builded is there, but you have to add additional features. Innovation is that newly introduced. Innovation means invention plus exploitation, called it as a innovation. Innovation is an act of application of new ideas to which creates some value for the business, organization, government, and society as well. It is better and smarter way of doing anything is innovation. What is mean by innovation means already you are using creativity. Means creativity is a creating a concept or idea or a different solutions using different mindsets. So based on that creativity, you have to develop that one. That is reality. You have to take that into reality. That is innovation. So after creativity only you get the innovation. Innovation is a creation of something new, products or techniques, processes and services by generating and implementing new ideas to make them useful. Creativity is only thought or imagination, but the imagination or thought can be coming to the reality is innovation. So this is the when innovation is there means it has inspiration, vision, growth, idea, process, development, creativity. What are the types of innovations? The first classification was made by 1934. According to the OECD 2005, they introduced the four types of innovations are there: product or service innovation, process innovation, marketing innovation, organizational innovation. Product or service innovation means it is like a goods or services. It's like what are the improvements in technical specifications, components, and materials, incorporated software, what are the user friendliness or functional characteristics, how much efficiently and effectively is going to be working. The product innovations can utilize new knowledge or technologies based on the new uses or combinations of existing knowledge or technologies. So whenever you are going to be performed in product or service innovation, you have to using existing knowledge and combined with the new knowledge. That time you will get the different one. So that is new one, new knowledge or technologies can be introduced. Next one is the process innovation. In this process innovation, the implementation can be improved production or delivery method. That is the changes where the process is changing here. Means if suppose the techniques or methods or equipments, the significant changes can be done here. The process innovation can be decreases unit cost and increases quality to produce, deliver newly or significantly improved products. That is the process innovation. You have to change the process how you are going to be develop the product or service. In marketing innovation, it is the implementation of a new marketing methods, like what are the significant changes in product design or packaging, product placement, our product promotion or pricing. This is the implementation of the marketing innovation. Means you have to observe the marketing trends, what are the customer needs, what are the opening up new markets, or newly positioning a firm or a product market. You have to observe the objectives. So, for example, we'll see here one. The networks we are so many networks we are using for in our day-to-day life. Suppose the generations of we are seeing here means the networks now here the market trend is going to be now 5G. In future it will be 6G. So the market trends are when you are observing, based on that you have to build the new things. So you have to observe the marketing innovation, what are going to be uh, developed for future. In organization innovation, it is the implementation of a new organizational methods, business practices, workplace organization, or external relations. It can be intended to increase firm's performance. Whenever the organization can be innovated new things, the performance will be increased, and also administrative costs or transaction costs also improving, the satisfaction, the labor productivity also improved, and also the non-tradable assets also gaining access, reducing costs of supplies. So the organizational innovations also very important when you are going to be innovation. Innovation can be a new technology or a new product line or segment, a new method of production, or an improvement in the existing product or process. These are the basic three types of innovations: technical, process, administrative. The technical innovation means new goods and services. Many technical innovations are happen in the research and development. They are satisfying the demanding customers who are always seeking new, better, faster, and cheaper, affordable products. Coming to the process innovation, the way of producing, selling, or distributing an existing goods or services. The process of innovation, one of the example is in previously we were following offline sales and services. Now the process will be changed, like online services, digital marketing. The process of innovation is there. So we have to adapt that innovation. Next one, the administrative innovation. It is creation of a new organization design better supports the creation, production, and deliver of goods and services. Administrative innovation is encouraging for the creating new things, what are the happen in reality. So administrative innovation is also very important for creation, production, and delivery of goods and services. Innovation is tied to creativity. It is closely tied to creativity. Putting your creative ideas into action is an innovation whose consequences should be positive. Means creative ideas means it generating imagination thoughts, but the thoughts and imaginative ideas into going to be action is an innovation. It is the process of doing something better for the first time, which is not previously done by any entity. Innovation is doing something better, and also it can bring the changes, new age of the performance will be improved, and productivity of the company also changing. Creativity and innovation means creativity is related to like our thoughts and imagination, but innovation is related to the implementation. This is the primary difference between the creativity and innovation. Creativity is imagination, innovation is implementation. And one more thing means the fresh idea or plan is going to be initiating something new to the market, which is not introduced earlier. That is also the difference between the creativity and innovation. We'll see the key differences between creativity and innovation. The quality of thinking new ideas and putting them into reality is creativity. New ideas and putting them reality is creativity. The creativity ideas in into practices innovation. Means if you are getting new thoughts for solving that problem, that reality is creativity. But the creativity ideas into real time practice is innovation. Creativity is an imaginative process. Innovation is a productive process. Means individual person can thinking, but individual person cannot productive. Means the production has some different teams are involved, different persons are they, and organization is involved. So different persons are involved in productivity process. But imaginative process, creativity, individual person is also enough. Creativity can never be measured, but innovative can be measured. Our thoughts cannot be measured. It is flowing infinite way. But infinite means our thoughts will be continuously coming and going, but we are not measuring that one. But innovation, it can be measured by the sales, how much productivity, return of investment is there that you can measure in innovation. Creativity is related to the generation of new ideas, which are new and unique. Innovation is related to something better into the market. Creativity does not require money. Means thoughts, we don't have money. We does not require money. But innovation requires money. Put them reality, right? So it requires money. There is no risk involved in creativity. In thoughts, the risk is not there. But innovation, it is attached, risk is attached. The return of investment is not there, means that is also one of the risk. The product or service you are launched, it is facing many challenges in real time, that is also risk. So there are many different risks are observed when it is in innovation. The importance of innovation and creativity for success of an organization. Innovation is a process of creating, implementing a new idea. The process of taking useful ideas and converting them into useful products or services or process or methods of operation. The useful ideas are the result of the creativity, which is the prerequisites for innovation. The useful ideas means you will get the better creativity and best innovation. So this is the we are representing here. The useful ideas are the result of creativity. The result of creativity is better, that is the prerequisite for innovation. Creativity is a combination of it is combined the ideas in a unique way to make useful association among ideas. And also it provides new ideas for quality improvement in organization, and innovation put these ideas into action. Innovation to invention. The invention is a new manner of making something, new material that is made util. Increases, it mentioned to increase or to hold radical alternations in thought processes or organizations. In economic way, we are representing it is increases the value, client value or manufacturer value. The end of invention is a positive alteration to do person or something better. Innovation taking to increased productiveness is the increasing wealth in an economic system. Innovation and industry. It is a new good. The consumers not familiar of new quality of good. The new method or production which need by no agencies founded upon a fine scientifically new, but it cannot be traded and managing good commercially. And also the gap of new market, you have to observe that one, what is existed, what is not existed, you have to mainly focus that one. And also the beginning of supply of natural stuffs or manufacturing goods, you have to observe everything, the transportation of out of the new organization industry. You have monopoly is there, monopoly place, you have to identify that one. The goals of innovation in the industry. First, you have the main goal is the improve quality, extension of the merchandise scope, labor cost reduced, new markets creation is required, reduced stuff, and also production procedures also improved, and the products or services are replaced, and the environmental harm will be reduced. Energy ingestion also reduced. These are the different goals of innovation in industry. Why creativity and innovation are important in any organization means creativity, innovation. That is the these have become the currency of success. Define the Josh Linker. Across every business function, creativity is central to solving the complex problems, developing new strategies, facilitating innovation, and driving change within the organization. And also, it is a task in hand without a manual of how to complete it. So that's why creativity is important. Creating a creativity, dynamic, innovative, fresh, and young organizational culture where employees are engaged in creating the culture themselves. It will be easily to adapt the new culture while working together to continuously improvement. This is also new dimension, and also the engaging employees in the process. We have to engaging employees, build confidence and develop abilities, awareness, contribution of an asset to the company, and also the employees will feel that they have a positive impact in the organization, and they will perform better, and they are maybe accountable and live happier lives with their professional satisfaction. If there is no professional development plan, so engaging employees in the process also important. Once every employee is comfortable being engaged, so constant development, they will get proactive and open to change and improve process. Their daily routines will get efficient and believing company directions of improvements, providing a sense of trust and job security. One of the example we'll see here as a Google. In that Google, every employee is there means they have getting salary, and also they have getting more opportunities to creative new challenges every day, and also they are solving that when the process will be entirely different from what we are seeing in every uh, others companies and organizations they are following. And also they have some security, job security, and also the improvements every the users of billions of users are every day using. So that is the comfortable they are, all employees are working. So that's why the company will be growing gradually, and also the facilities and the appreciation, rewards, and everything is there. They're feeling they're more comfortable and positive impact, confidence, and also they sharing their knowledge. What is the strategic importance of innovation for both established organizations as well as new organization, and changing become more dynamic and dynamic changing environment. Whenever when a company fails to innovate, changes as needed, the customer, employees, and the community large can also suffer. Suppose the new changes are not adapted, not adapted company or organization, definitely the employees will be suffered. The strategic importance of innovation is also required. Concluding, creativity and innovation at work are the process outcomes and products of attempts to develop and introduce to new and improved ways of doing things. And also it occur at the level of the individual, work, team, or at more than one of the levels. Whatever the levels we are using, but also it will be helpful to introduce new things. I the creativity and innovation example iPhone 2007, the game changer, revolutionary innovation. In 2007, the company Apple is introduced. It is simple, easy to use, and also navigation, touch screen, no keyboard, sold over 3 million, sorry, 1 million in just 3 months. And also the complete mobile industry is revolutionized that time. And also the Amazon, Uber, these other different goods or services exchanged, sold or purchased in online. And my Trin. This is the 48 docking stations spread across the city. You just have to register and you will get a card, and you have to swipe at one docking station and you will get a cycle which you can use and return it at next docking station near your destination. This is also one of the innovation. So here, creativity is ability to bring something new into existence. The idea into application is innovation, which has some commercial value. It has some price. So innovation means doing different things. Creativity means doing things differently. This is the difference based on imagination, creativity. Based on the productive work is innovation. Thinking something new is creativity. Introducing something new is innovation. New ideas, put them into reality is creativity. Creative ideas and put them into practice is innovation. Innovative process, it leads to innovative process. Innovation lead to productive process. In creativity, we cannot measure. Innovation can be measured. Creativity does not require money. Innovation, it requires money. Creativity has no risk. Innovation has risk. And also introduction of it is related to innovation is related to implementation. Creativity related to imagination. It can be measured. Innovation, it related to observation, risk of failure is there, cost of implementation, and organizational process we are following. Creativity means no direct risk factors are there. Employee time, cost of employee time, and personal quality is required for creativity. Organizational process is required for innovation. So these are the different creativity and innovation. Creativity has ideas, imagination, thoughts, expression, concepts, problem solving, ingenuity, ideation, brainstorming, creative process is required. Innovation has process, value, invention, doing, action, implementation, enable, useful, change, product, new, measurable. The role of creativity and innovation in entrepreneurial approaches. First is creative problem solving as a foundation. So first you have to solve the problem in applying new concept or new ideas. Second one, risk taking and experimentation. So you have to take the risks are taking experimentation. You have to experiment that one, the creativity. And also you have to include the cross disciplinary collaboration. So you have to in different teams are involved, like multidisciplinary teams are involved. That time only you will get the better results. If suppose whenever they are going to launch a product or service, so many persons, so many employees are involved, so many teams, like developers team, testing team, otherwise architecture designer team, marketing team. So these are the different teams are involved in that project, means the cross collaborations are required. That time only you'll get the better one. Next, ambiguity and uncertainty is there. So you have to embracing that one, means you have to reduce that ambiguity and uncertainty. And user centric design and market fit. Whenever the design will be user centric, that is human centric, human needs can be satisfied, that is market fit. Whenever you are focusing the user centric, definitely the market, in that market the product or service will be the gradually increasing. The sales or users also increased. Disruptive innovation and paradigm shift, means if the suppose the innovation, the technology has been evolved every day to day, every time new process, new technology, new things are happen. You have to take that advancements of the new features and everything, you have to take that one and improve the using the technology or process, you will get the better one. You disrupt old one, you have to destroy old one and build new one. Whenever you are reuse and iterative process, this is the role of creativity. The when the creativity is happen, innovation, creativity and innovation, these are the different approaches you are following. Next one, the team variables that relate to innovation. Here the pink circle representation the input variables, yellow circle represents the process variables. Innovation is required when in input variables, job relevant diversity, goal interdependence, and team size. And the process variables like task orientation, support for innovation, vision, internal communication are required. The impact on innovation and creativity. These are the 5 impacts on innovation and creativity. Stifled innovation, limited creativity, decreased competition, need for disruption, importance of collaboration. So you have to ready for innovation. If suppose the creativity is limited, that time the innovation is not happened, means the limited thoughts and limited means you will get limited innovation only. The competition also decreased and you need for disruption, the old one will going to be destroyed and new will be happen, new will be generated or introduced. And also you have to collaborate with each other in creativities and innovation. How to measure the impact and value of your creative work? Define your goals and intentions. First you have to mainly mention what are the goals and what are the intentions, why you are developing and why you are doing that one. Identify your audience and context. First you have to identify the user groups. User groups are targeted idea targeted audience you have to observe, then only you'll get the better solution. Choose your criteria and indicators. So whom to going to be developed, choose your criteria and also indicators, what are the measures you are going to be taken, and collect and analyze your data. Whatever you are having the information, you have collect and analyze. Collect, after collecting you have to analyze the data, interpret and communicate your results. So you can communicate and interpret your results, how you are going to be, that creative work will be happened in better way. So these are the different measures for the better creativity. And teams for innovation means you have different teams are involved. We are using cross pollination process, a different multidisciplinary persons going to be involved in your product or services developing time, it will get definitely success. So this is about the creativity and innovation. Thank you everyone.